Okay, so we got an interview from the director from the upcoming Boruto anime, and he shed some light on what the anime is going to be like. And to be honest with you, I don't know how to feel regarding how things is going to start off. Now, we know more or less that Boruto's anime is probably going to lead into things that we've seen. So I feel as though it's probably going to start off filler in a way, because this is obviously things that aren't in the manga. But what I'm imagining is, as time is progressing, because I think we will see many different time skips throughout this Boruto thing, it's going to start off before the movie happens, and then we're going to slowly lead into Gaiden. We're going to lead into the movie stuff, because there's a little time skip in between those events as well, and then we'll get, continuous progression until eventually we get to the adult Boruto versus Kawaki stuff. But we did get some little nuggets in here, and I want to talk about it, so let's read what was said, and then we'll talk some more. Chief Director discusses the direction Boruto anime will take and more. The April issue of Gakken Publishing's monthly Animedia magazine, which is out now, includes an interview with Boruto Naruto Next Generation's anime chief director Noriyuki Abe, which, if you don't know about Noriyuki Abe, he was the director for the Bleach anime, and he was the director for the Yu Yu Hakusho anime, so dude has credentials. The director discusses the direction they, as in the staff of the series, would like to take, and how they don't want to make Boruto anime a copy of Naruto, but rather stand out as its own, so that the old and new fans can enjoy it. The magazine also reveals that Boruto anime will begin from when Boruto Uzumaki enrolls in the Ninja Academy. Judging from the interview, the reason for this seems to be to develop these new characters and give them their own identity, while also introducing new and old audiences to this new era of the ninja world. Which, honestly, in that regard, that's not a bad thing at all, because aside from select characters like Boruto and Sarada and maybe Shigadai a little bit, we really don't know shit about these characters, and Mitsuki, I guess, as well. Like, we don't really know too much about them, so things like this can help to flesh them out, as long as it's not, in the way that they do filler for the Shippuden anime, where it's just completely irrelevant and boring. Like, this could actually make us give a fuck about these characters, so that's a good thing. The 2015 movie Boruto Naruto the movie, which opened us to the world of Naruto's Next Generation, is finally coming to the TV screen as a series. With a peaceful and modernized Hidden Leaf Village as the stage, the son of Naruto, the 7th Hokage, Uzumaki Boruto, is running rampant, The tale begins when Boruto enrolls at the school that raises ninjas, Ninja Academy. Waiting for Boruto are new characters and classmates such as Uchiha Sarada and Nara Shikadai, and other next generation groups who have all parents who have achieved greatness and have their own personalities. They will all mature as they meet and acknowledge each other. In the academy where ninjas are irregular, what kind of events will Boruto encounter? Let us all await this tale of a new legend. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in the beginning of Naruto Gaiden, I think that was their last day at the academy. I remember them being inside the school or whatever, and I think Shino was still the teacher at that point. So this is right before all of that, I'm imagining. Maybe like a few months. I don't know how long they stay in the Ninja Academy, but this is before those events, so it's definitely prequel to even that content. Ready to the next generation of the Shinobi Tales. Now, mind you, this isn't the best translation in the world, but the most surprising is the changes in the interior of the Hidden Leaf Village. The public transport has begun operations and is becoming ever more like a thunder car, and is almost indistinguishable from the modern town. Occupations other than being a shinobi have been created, and even in the academy, there will be classmates who have never touched ninjutsu. So that's interesting. I mean, we know already that the world of Naruto was kind of modernized. We've seen a lot of, the technology that they had in Boruto Naruto the movie, but that is going to be interesting that there's more jobs now, so not everybody has to become a shinobi, but also there's going to be kids that never even done ninjutsu or anything like that, so that's going to actually be interesting. I mean, it makes for less strong shinobi, but nevertheless, depends on what they do. They could do more of the Rock Lee avenue of them like not being that talented but working for it. And then there's something about having heroes and parents and wanting to be a normal family and not wanting to be constantly compared to his parents. Have great friends, and the academy will confirm where he stands as his own person. So that's kind of probably just talking about the shinobis in general that just want to be normal, live a normal life. What sort of direction are you planning on taking the Boruto series story-wise? Since the first series of Naruto was released in 2002, it's been 15 years already. Over this extended period of time, Naruto and his friends have fought in tremendous battles that the fate of the world rides on, and there have been dramas including characters who are linked deeply to the history and origin of the shinobi, and the world of Naruto has become deeply secretive. Therefore, this time we don't want it to become Naruto 2.0. We want to create a new work that our fans who have followed us for 15 years and now grown into adults and their children can enjoy. Of Of course, this is on top of also including the characters that are already part of the series. We, as the staff of Naruto, refer to Naruto and Sasuke as legendary characters, and it's awesome when they appear in the story, but we're careful to portray Boruto and the next generation as the main characters as we are creating the series. So I'm imagining what they're trying to allude to is, while we'll see Naruto and Sasuke and them from time to time, they really want to try and focus in on Boruto and Shikadai and Sarada, Mitsuki, and all of those characters, which, I mean, I guess if it's in, the best interest of fleshing out the characters, that's fine, although I did really enjoy some of the things from Boruto Naruto the movie, mainly having interactions with Sasuke and finding out, Boruto finding out more about Naruto's legacy and the things he's been through. Like, I like that, so I hope it's not too scarce, the amount of, screen time we get for the adult characters, like even Sakura. Like, it's kind of interesting to see her interact with some of the newer characters. The tale of Boruto and his friends have been preceded with the movie and the manga, so where are we standing with this TV series? The tale begins a little bit before the events of the movie. The movie occurs when Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki are in a 3-man cell and undertaking the Chunin exams, but the TV series will begin from when they enroll into the academy. After graduating and forming their 3-man cell, gaining experience and challenging the Chunin exams is the approximate timeline. It seems that Sarada and Mitsuki are going to have a more developed relationship from now on. Oh, that's interesting, because in the movie, they didn't really talk too much. It didn't really seem like they had any type of bond or anything like that, so the fact that they're going to dive into that is good as well, because we don't want them to just be like awkwardly like, hey, we never really talked, but we're on the same team, right? In the beginning, they are merely classmates, with Sarada being an unsociable girl and Mitsuki having an unreadable atmosphere around him. Kind of similar to Sai. Like, Sai was like, whoa, what the fuck is with this guy, so that's probably going to be Mitsuki's character. It is indeed the tale of a king's boy, isn't it? Indeed, as the story advances, you'll be able to see the serious side of the world that has been drawn in Naruto, but in the early stages, it is a school drama with ninja action. Quickly, let's talk about that, because I don't like that. If it's executed fine and we enjoy it, that's fine, but like the way that sounding is as if like, yeah, we're really gonna focus in on silly school problems, like, oh, that boy doesn't like me, or I'm gonna be better at ninjutsu than Greg down the block. Like, I don't know, the schoolmate, classmate drama shit is like, especially the fact that we went from, early Naruto, we went throughout the entire story of like, it kept getting more grand and more grand. It's kind of like, for example, which I hate to bring this up, but going from Z to GT, where it went from these climactic battles in the beginning of GT, it was very, very slow, going through space, doing goofy shit. People hated that, and then eventually they brought in Baby and all these big challenges. Like, I hope that's not the case for this, but that's what it kinda sounds like. Though not developed, this story will be focused on the development of the ninjutsu-loving children, even as they get lost about the future. It seems like we are able to expect action also. Will you tell us about any other characters we should be looking out for? This person is an adult, but Shino, where he has ended up at and what sort of connections he will have with Boruto is something to look forward to. Also, Boruto's classmates too. So Shino's gonna have a bigger role. I'm imagining, based on him being the, teacher there, he might be like the Iruka to Boruto, although Boruto doesn't really need an Iruka because he has his mom. I mean, his dad's not always there, but he also has him. He has, people around him, so he doesn't really need an Iruka, but maybe he could play that type of figure. Either way, it's Shino. None of us really give a fuck about Shino like that, so yeah. It seems that this will be a work that all generations will be able to enjoy. Aside of Boruto and his friends' growth and action, this tale has another axis that it is focusing on. Continuing on the flow of Naruto, we believe this tale can be enjoyed by newcoming fans as well. The legendary characters who have now become adults and their connection with the younglings can also be enjoyed. So what we can gather from this information is something that we kind of already knew, but now it's giving us even more of an idea. This is happening basically straight of the start of them enrolling into Ninja Academy. It's going to be fleshing out other new characters, so that's some good stuff, but the school drama shit is what makes me think like, oh, if it's not done right, then hopefully they can just rush through this and get to Naruto Gaiden, because that was some really awesome stuff. I love Naruto Gaiden. We had the whole baby mama drama, the, is Sakura the mother shit. We had a lot of different cool things, the fights against all those shins. I think that was their name, with all the, Sharingan eyes or whatever. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff to look forward to that. The beginning of Boruto has me questioning things, and it's like, we had 9 months of the manga recapping the movie, and then we're gonna start off with this. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm kind of curious what you guys think about this, though. With it starting off with kind of classroom drama, school drama, do you think that it's gonna be really slow in the beginning and you're not really gonna care for it? I mean, I did like some of the times when Naruto would do like interesting things between the characters, but also they're gonna be fleshing out the characters as well, so that's a good point to it. But as a whole, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I guess we just gotta wait and see, right? Like, yeah. And your overall thoughts of all this information. I mean, hopefully this doesn't last too long and we can get to some good stuff. But we've been waiting a while to get some really awesome, cool new Boruto shit, and it's like, yeah, hopefully it comes soon, but we all gotta wait and see. April 5th. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.